Randy Gregory, a former Cowboy player, traded from Denver to San Francisco. It is Denver that acquires a sixth-round draft pick from the 49ers. Randy Gregory is going to miss out on the Cowboys' sixth Super Bowl championship. It is the 49ers that will fail to get to six this year. Uh, a move for depth, obviously. There's no need to learn the defensive schemes because I don't think Dan Quinn. Well, actually, if it was 2021, then yeah, Randy Gregory was there while Dan Quinn was in Dallas. So um, he's kind of bought in to try to you know tell the defense what Dan Quinn is doing and all of that. But it's worth noting he's gonna fail to win the Super Bowl with the 49ers this year. He's 1-2 in the playoffs. If the Niners do get the bye this year as the number one seed, he'd fall to 1-3 in the playoffs. Dallas is Camacho 13. He'll probably improve to he'll probably fall at 2-3, likely than not. Win in the wild card round, lose to the Cowboys to be 2-3. 2-3 like the Camacho Las Vegas. Broncos is Camacho Las Vegas, but there's some geometric traps are going to be in play, like Hurts is Camacho 23, so purely some double coding mechanisms by design. Just go off of the numbers. The 2-3 record when Dak got hurt, or the 23 touchdowns last year, the 23 postseason touchdowns from the last Cowboys quarterback to win the Super Bowl, Troy Aikman, or how about Tempe? So be aware of the geometric psyops. Remember, Cowboys last championship, Arizona. Last year was at Arizona. Cowboys didn't win over there. Lost to the 49ers, Super Bowl 29 in the playoffs of that year. Win the following year. Didn't happen for the Cowboys last year. Told you it wouldn't happen again. Cowboys were not going to win, but after the next Super Bowl at Arizona is when the Cowboys going to win. After the year after that Super Bowl at Arizona, the Dallas Cowboys win. The Cowboys to get the number one seed, so therefore the Cowboys must beat the 49ers this Sunday. And if Dak is 2-4 in the playoffs for his career, who's to say the Cowboys can't face off against the Lions? I mean, I get it. Niners is Camacho 34. Cowboys are lined up to beat the Niners if they do face off in the playoffs again. But it's also Lions, that's Camacho 24. And Dak Prescott is 2-4 in the postseason of his career. Could go 3-4 by beating a former quarterback of the LA Rams. So the two teams that we're looking at is either Lions or 49ers, depending on who the NFL has planned to have face off against the Cowboys. The Cowboys do beat the 49ers to the pulp, which they certainly are capable of. Then if the Lions are looking like a beast to be reckoned with, if they start the year 6-1, then I will not be surprised to see the Lions go up against the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. Be aware of that possibility as what the numbers suggest, and as especially if the Lions beat the Ravens, coming up, then who's to say that America is going to be all emotional, get behind the Lions, and then next thing you know is they lose to the Dallas Cowboys. So be aware of that possibility, especially as we get to reach the conclusion of what we can expect, especially after Sunday. Because if the Niners beat the Cowboys, they're facing off again. But if the Cowboys beat the Niners to the pulp, Brock Purdy is scared of Dallas. He was scared of going to a game with injury. I mean, that guy's a joke. I don't know how people think this guy's going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, Mr. Irrelevant. Pretty good, but not that good. That's what Brock Purdy about. And plus, gotta use your brain. You see, all these people going to bet on the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, in close proximity, living in California, the house wins. Niners have zero chance. Zero. That's why.